So hello, I'm Taylor Rose, and I just kind of wanted to go over some things like the Christ consciousness, right? Because it's really going to help with meditation, not only meditation, but clearing out your chakras, which I'm going to make more videos on those as well. So like, subscribe, and you can go back. Okay. So Christ consciousness, what it is like it's an awareness of the higher self as part of a universal system, right? So it's like where we are able to be centered and sensitive, thinking clearly, and have a balanced excellence in our thoughts, speech, and action that makes us move towards the more virtuous like behaviors, like finding our value and worth and knowing it and being more virtuous, okay, like more of the 5D, okay, not the 3D that we're living in now. Okay, so it means like living with a greater purpose, like living with a greater meaning to life, and meaning with you being here living your life, like having a purpose, like your own individual self, so it promotes faith in one's own ability to make oneself pleasing to God through attitude changes and mystical experiences. So it's like finding the truth through spirituality, because really honestly there's only one truth in the world. And we have all these like religion. This is why I'm not religious, I'm just spiritual, because religion is really just a form of separation. I mean, there's things from the Bible that are true, okay, but the way that it's been put, the way that this difference of opinion has also been put out there as well, all these different ideas, and like all these people are against these people because it's like, no, we believe this, and so you got your own clique, and it's just like, this is not of God. God wants harmony, right? God wants love throughout all, and so like Christ consciousness is really cool because you get to if you are able to level up to this Christ consciousness and learn and heal from all your past traumas and learn the lessons that you came here to learn and not project it out onto anybody else, you get to this level of awareness where you no longer see error in any action that you do or in any other human being, but see only the beauty and perfection in all things. For the Christ consciousness does not judge, does not criticize, coerce, okay, does not tempt, okay, it does not condone, does not react negatively. So it's like you're seeing the beauty and the perfection in the chaos, and you're seeing the beauty for everything, so it's just like not all things just happened for no reason, like you're seeing like it's like looking back and seeing the lesson, that you had to learn, and being so grateful for it and thankful for it and seeing the beauty in it because of what it's helped you become, so that's just like my own example, through my own experience. But so it's a state of awareness of one's true nature, our highest self, and our birthright as children of God, right? So I'm not religious, but I do believe in God, and I do believe that there's one truth, and there's many things that you could take it out of, that's just all one truth, okay, and so we're working towards that, or we should be, or we will be, okay, and more people will jump on the train, which is cool because we'll start waking up and level up the consciousness of this planet and start cleaning it up, so Jesus, okay, basically Jesus means the right path. Christ means the right path. Like there was a Hebrew cryptic code of the Bible, okay, and I have it in the other video where I talk about heaven and hell. Like, is it real? What is it? What are my thoughts on it? Well, it just means the right path. So you have to go through Jesus to get to God. You have to go through Christ to get to God, which is get on the right path, doing the just, fair, and right things, I mean, we have an internal intuition, and so the more we listen to like that right thing to do, it's hard to do, it's hard to want to do, especially nowadays, because it's like you would be the different one out of the crowd, like cut from a different cloth. And if you're cut from a different cloth and you're doing what things that no one else is doing, you might get a lot of heat for that. You might get a lot of just jealous stuff, drama, negativity that you don't deserve, but stand strong, like, but if you get on that right path, there's a reason why people all that negativity is going to be attracted to you, because they are attracted to that light, and they're like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? And so, and they're not going to, they're going to try to persecute you or something, because they're not going to believe that. I mean, people don't believe in good things like nowadays, but that'll change. And I pray that, you see this beauty in chaos. Okay. So it's like it's been known in various names in history, Buddhism, Hinduism, basically finding the truth. So like the real actual truth of like Christ consciousness and stuff like that. So the Jesus is like, he achieved this. He was only a human, okay, and he leveled up his consciousness, and he was put through trials and tribulations, and it's crazy to think about, because it's like he was persecuted and stuff because he was different, right? People didn't understand him, right? They were like, how can you do this? And they were like jealous, but then they didn't understand. And really, when people do not understand things, this is in the universal laws as well. When people do not understand things, like they fight it, You know what I mean? They really do. They argue with it. They disagree with it, you know, because it's just like they don't understand. They haven't opened their awareness to try to understand anything else that they haven't learned yet. You know, they think that they know everything, so that ego really gets in the way. And there's also another video on that too as well. So Jesus was a leader in that kind of aspect, you know, and he earned that title Christ, and it's like of love, and you got these vibrating frequencies, right? Well, Jesus got to that love frequency, which is that Christ conscience, and you can actually like imagine like your brain and your spine connected together because it's got nerves, you know, and that's like really like the Christ conscious like way that I would explain, you know, if you want to internally like, you know, visualize it for yourself, because it'll also help you clear out your chakras, which are located up and down your spine from the tailbone to your crown. It'll help clear out your chakras. It'll get you in a you know, a better posture, a better position, you know, the straighter back, you know, and like you deep breathe, of course, through this, you know, but yeah, it's a great way to try to meditate, you know, and clear out your chakras. So I just really wanted to say that as well, because it's really beneficial. Christ consciousness, it's like how to exalt our own inner goodness, okay? So by perfectly channeling the divine consciousness, we can all attain this, okay? But it really does take looking yourself in the mirror, being honest with yourself, knowing that we're not all perfect, and we came here to learn things. We came here to have experiences with others, you know? So it's like so there's this Bible verse, and it's like Ecclesiastes 1:9, if I said that right. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There's nothing new under the sun. You know, so it's just like, I mean, that kind of explains itself, but it's like this Christ consciousness, like, we have that ability to have, we have Jesus inside of us. Like, Jesus is not going to come from a sky, you know, and save us. No, we are here to wake up, to save ourselves. It's a self-designed salvation, you know, and it's like when you become aware of your God-given divine essence of yourself, that your own empowerment, you know, like, the government and like the whole world, you know, just has been trying to block out to make people feel like they can't do anything, you know, like then you can tap in, you wake up, you know, that new earth is coming, that new beginning, you know, that cleaning up of things, you know, like an end is not going to come for you, and you can turn the leaf at any time. You can choose to start doing the right thing, and it's hard to do, but it's honorable, you know, and it is honorable, and doing the right thing, it can cover a multitude of sins, you know, if you really truly have a genuine intention, for real. So when the life force withdraws into the spine and brain, one experience another world, a world of spirit, right? So this is like the Christ consciousness, but it goes into the Kundalini awakening, which is like a psychic ability, which so this like the life force, the prana, the chi going running up and down the spine, and then you got the brain, right? Okay, so the Kundalini stores a doormat at the bottom of the tailbone. Okay, and so when you awaken it, it'll go up and through the spine. And it's more of like a feminine energy, but I'll make another video about that. So basically, like Christ consciousness, it's just like seeing the beauty in things, not judging, you know, and learning completely. It's of love. It is of compassion. And you can attain this for yourself. You really can. And you would become like a leader in a way, because no matter what people say about you, there's always going to be haters, you know, there's always going to be a person that doesn't understand how you do what you do, because they're not trying to do what they need to do for themselves. You know what I mean? So just keep leading, keep going, and keep leading. You know what I'm saying? Because one day they're going to be like, oh, you know, plant that seed, because one day they're going to be like, oh, you know, like, I just need to work on myself, you know, and not judge, you know, so harshly, not judge that, period. You know, there's beauty and perfection and all of this. There really is. And love is the highest frequency of all. And it's a beautiful thing, you know, and people want to heal. I mean, people don't say that. They say they're good already, that ego gets in the way. But everybody wants freaking love, and everyone wants to freaking feel good. Even if they have their ego and they say they're fine, like, so starting to lead your own life, leading your own life, and leading it by example, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what it is for anybody else, so you can't push anything on anybody else. I learned that the hard way. Like, you can't make no one speak their own truth, okay? But you can choose to do what you do. You got your own shoes to walk in with your own feeders and your Lambo feeding it up, and you can go wherever the heck you want to go, and you don't got to tolerate anything that's not serving your highest good. So like Christ consciousness helps you clear your chakras, and it's just that it's really cool. Yeah. Brain in the spine.